You know what's cool? Pillows. What? No. Doom 2? No, it's gangsters and criminals. Weird take. You probably might have some unresolved issues, but I guess. I mean, not as cool as Doom 2, but okay. And you know what's cooler than that? I think Doom 2 is the best movie of the franchise that's well established. No, what's cooler than gangsters and criminals? Uh, Indian gangsters and criminals. Right, right, of course. Patriotism. Woohoo. But what if he is gay? No, not Indian. What? An Indian criminal who is not even Indian? Well, let's find out.
In 1978, Lynn Ford, an Australian convict, was sentenced to 19 years behind bars for a spree of armed robberies in banks, shops, and credit unions. They locked him away in a maximum security cell, watched day and night, enclosed by towering walls and relentless guards. But 2 years later, through meticulous planning, quiet observation, and with the help of an accomplice, he escaped prison and decided to hide in the sprawling, hustling city of Mumbai.
Wait, what? Mumbai? Did he mess up his flight bookings? What happened? No, yeah, it's Mumbai. I checked. So this is like Shawshank Redemption, but at the end of the movie, it's not a beach in Mexico, but a water tank in Ghatkopar. Yeah. What was his name? Whose? The accomplice. Glenn. Ah, you should never trust a Glenn. Every RCB fan knows that. I bet he tricked him. I bet he said,
You know what, mate? Let's not escape to Auckland to shack some sheep. Let's just move to India instead. Why? Are there better looking sheep there? Yeah, sure. Have you seen the Himalayan goat? Oh boy, the trip will be worth it.
okay, moving on.
Lynn arrives in Mumbai with little more than the clothes on his back, navigating the bustling, vibrant streets filled with colors, sounds, and smells that overwhelm and excite him.
What's so exciting about smells, man? Have you ever gone? That's exciting. Yeah, this does sound like it was drugged and brought to India rather than voluntarily.
It's here, in these crowded alleyways, that he meets Prabhakar, a friendly and ever smiling local who seems to be the embodiment of kindness.
You know, in 1978, if I saw a friendly, smiling guy in front of the airport, I would I would probably talk to him. Oh, sounded like you were setting up for something else. No, just wanted to point out how times have changed. Today I'll just take advantage of him by stealing his wallet. Fair enough.
Prabhakar guides him through the city, showing him both its beauty and its raw, gritty side.
This reminds me a lot about my ex. What, the beauty and the raw, gritty side? No, she was my guide when I was new to the city. Oh, and also my guide through the discovery of my sexual awakening. All right.
They become close friends, and soon Prabhakar even takes Lynn to his village, a place so remote it feels like stepping back in time.
Wait. What's a place in India in 1980 that feels like you've stepped back in time? Don't say it. Don't say it. Bihar? It's actually a small village in Maharashtra. Oh, apologies. Yeah. If one were to show you a picture of 1980 Bihar next to a 2024 Bihar, would you be? I would be staring at the same picture, wouldn't I? God damn it.
Here, Lynn receives the name Shantaram, meaning man of peace.
Who named him and why? Prabhakar's mom? Listen, I'm sure Prabhakar sounds like a great guy, but dude has to calm the hell down. I know he was a little lonely, and I know there were no dating apps in 1980, but just calm down, man. You don't take a stranger from a foreign land and introduce him to your mother. I mean, I wouldn't do that to my wife. You wouldn't introduce your wife to your mom? No, I would dump her before that ever happened.
But Shantaram's peace is short lived. When Lynn returns to Mumbai, he is violently mugged and loses his money, passport, and other belongings. Desperate and without options, he turns to his friend Prabhakar for help. Prabhakar, who lives in a slum, offers him a place to stay in one of the city's sprawling slums.
Classic rookie mistake. Getting mugged? Yeah, everyone knows that the first thing you do in Mumbai after bowing to Shivaji is stitch all your zips and pockets. Do you think Prabhakar was involved in the mugging? What, you mean the friendly, ever smiling guy who had his mother name his best friend as a peace loving man? Yeah, sure. Sure, Prabhakar mugged him.
Lynn is welcomed by the locals.
I'm sorry, I'm just wondering, where did he sleep? Who? Prabhakar. At his home with his wife. Oh, so he wasn't lonely after all. And where did Lynn sleep? Also with his wife.
Lynn is welcomed by the locals and eventually sets up a makeshift health clinic, offering help to those who can't afford a doctor. Day by day, he treats wounds, fevers, and infections, becoming a healer in the eyes of the locals.
Who the hell is this guy? Looks like he had a lot of free time at the Victoria Maximum Security Prison. Yeah, people are doing push ups and trying to stay sane. Meanwhile, this guy is talking to the guard like, "Good eye, mate. Can I just borrow a couple of books on human anatomy? Just in case I get bit by a bug." Yeah, I would have done my engineering there, and it would still be the worst thing that happened to you.
It's here in these slums that Lynn encounters two people who will change his life forever. First, there's Carla Sarnan, a beautiful Swiss American woman with a dark and mysterious past. Carla has a way of reading Lynn that makes him feel both vulnerable and understood.
Classic Swiss American name, Karla Saranun. Even her Indian name is like half Marathi and half Tamil. Yeah, Switzerland in America, right? It's like 35 kilometers from Tambaram.
She, however, is a woman who guards her emotions and secrets fiercely. She's involved in morally ambiguous activities and has connections with some of Mumbai's most dangerous figures.
Morally ambiguous? Huh, that's what I say when I watch a cancer documentary at a nursing home. She's a scammer, isn't she? I don't know, sounded like every other woman I've met. I mean, she's clearly scamming Lynn. Guy has no money or ambition, so I don't know what she's after, but she's definitely scamming this guy. What part of her being dangerous do you find unbelievable? A Swiss American white woman in 1980 Mumbai involved in some illegal activities. If it was true, Kangana would have already made a movie about it.
Then there's Khadarbai, a powerful crime lord who operates in Mumbai's underworld. Khadarbai is not your typical gangster. He's a philosopher with a deep understanding of life, a man who talks about destiny, good and evil, and the search for meaning.
Now that's a cool gangster. You should change your title and thumbnail. To me, he just sounds like a lot of bullshit. I mean, a criminal who talks about good and evil, hypocrisy की भी सीमा होती है. Now that you mention Modi, him and Kadarbai don't. Okay.
He sees potential in Lin, a loyalty that could serve him well. Lin is reluctantly drawn into Khadar's world, where he begins working for the mafia, helping to smuggle goods and make deals. Soon, Khadar entrusts Lin with a life-threatening mission, a trip to Afghanistan, where Khadar has dealings with rebels fighting against the Soviet occupation.
Whoa, 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 whoa. So he just went from selling weed to teenagers to selling guns to teenagers. Yeah, okay. Sounds like a reasonable strategy. I guess that's how you climb the criminal ladder. You start your way from petty thefts and make it all the way to the top and become the CEO of a sham company, right? No, no, just an MNC.
In the harsh Afghan landscape, he loses comrades, sees the brutality of war up close, and confronts the darkness within himself. When Lin returns to Mumbai, he's not the same man who left.
Of course, he's not the same man who left. I'm not the same man after a visit to Bangalore. He must have been a pretty good fighter, though, to survive. You have to give him that. Or a good hider. You know the first rule of war? No. It's go hide, you idiot. They'll all eventually kill each other, and you can go back home.
In the midst of his disillusionment, Lin's life takes another tragic turn. His closest friend Prabhakar dies in a car accident, leaving him heartbroken. Without him, Lin feels lost, disconnected from the warmth he once felt in Mumbai.
Do you think he died because he found out about Lynn and his wife? Unconfirmed theory, but yes, I think he drove his car into a shop and that ended up looking like an accident. That's Salman Khan. As a Bhai fan, I shall say that is also unconfirmed.
His relationship with Karla also unravels as he uncovers more about her past, her connections, and the darkness she's carried all along.
I'm sorry, what darkness? You're a wanted man who sold weed and guns and waged a war, you hillbilly saint. Whatever darkness she had, I'm sure you have it worse. So, in the book, he writes that she was involved with dangerous people. Yeah, him. and that she was manipulative and took advantage of his feelings for her. Ooh, so she's one of those crazy odd funny girls. Good plug. Yeah, one of my heavily researched videos, I might add. What did you do? Did crazy odd funny girls for the script? No, just stayed far away from them and made up theories on the go. So, like the rest of your videos. Yeah.
Struggling with loss and betrayal, Lin begins to question everything he thought he knew about himself and his choices. He reflects on his journey from a convict in Australia to a healer in the slums of Mumbai to a man caught up in the criminal world. He realizes that he's been searching for redemption, trying to atone for the mistakes of his past by helping others, by building connections, and by making a difference, even if only in small ways.
So he says he was one of the good guys? I guess. I think we should be the judge of that. Okay, so how would you judge him? Let's say he robbed banks and depositories. That's pretty cool. Bonus points for that. Yeah, but then he got caught, so not so cool. Okay, but then he escaped. But then he escaped. Back to being cool. Yeah, but he escaped to India. Wow, this guy's like a roller coaster of coolness. But it does seem practical though. In the land of a billion people, it's easy to blend in. Yeah, for Mahesh from Ghaziabad maybe. But he was a white guy. If anything, it was easier to catch him. But he wasn't caught. Yeah, that's not a credit to him. That's just how Mumbai police works. It's their MO. They let criminals walk and never catch them again. I think even Interpol gave up. Imagine the French and the Americans landing at Mumbai airport and seeing 3,000 people with their luggage on their heads. They'd be like, yeah, we lost him. Okay, okay, I see your point. I think I'll concede. India is not a bad place for foreign criminals to escape to. Amir Khan should probably do an ad for Incredible India, tourist destination for wanted criminals version. Yeah. Okay, and then he became a healing Baba for some reason. Probably his calling. Yeah, Lin Baba. Does have a nice ring to it though. Brownie points for that. Yeah. And then the big stuff, fighting the war in Afghanistan, as you tend to do once you're a criminal in India, and survive that war. Yeah, I think he was a cool dude. Title and thumbnail is fine. You can stick to it. Thanks. All right, cue the music, please.